Lex Johnson here, and I discuss all things health, wealth, and real estate. And we are going to hit one of the most requested topics that I have gotten, and that is cryptocurrency and NFTs. What in the world is cryptocurrency? Basically, it is a digital currency. So the US dollar is US currency. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency. So basically, the two main use cases for cryptocurrency, one, like I said, it's a currency, it's a form of payment. The second thing is the cost fluctuates, so it can be traded. So similar to a stock, when it goes down and it's at a low price, I can buy in and then I would make money when that price increases. The same feature is included in cryptocurrency. So the two main use cases are it can be used as currency and then it can also be traded. Now, here are the top benefits of cryptocurrency. One, it is safe. It is, and I would argue to say it is more secure than the transactions that we use every single day. Why is that? It's because every time that you process a transaction, it is verified and then that information is sealed. And I'm going to keep this as simple as I possibly can. So every time that happens, we'll call that a block. So when you process a transaction, they verify the information and then they seal that. And then once that information is sealed, that verification is sealed, it's completely irreversible, okay? So we can't change it, we can't do anything to it. And let's say that a transaction requires 5 of those blocks to be processed. It makes it really secure because we have to go through that verification 5 different times. We seal it 5 different times, and then each block is a continuation from the last. And so we have this one block that says all this information that we verified, it sealed it, boom. Then we added another block and we need 5 chains of irreversible information to verify that, which means it's virtually impossible to go back, steal, etc. So because the verification process is so extensive and complicated, it makes for a very safe transaction. The blockchain, which is where all this cryptocurrency is powered, it's verifying who, it's verifying what, it's verifying a lot more identifying information other than whether or not the money's in the account, which just adds so many more layers of protection. And so we can look at the blockchain as just intertwined system of irreversible verification. Okay, that's it. So crypto is typically stored in wallets. So it's a virtual wallet. We call it a crypto wallet. All it is a virtual wallet. It is an online digital place. It could also be hardware where you can store your cryptocurrency. The difference between a crypto wallet and a trading platform is you do not own the crypto that you have on a trading platform. So for an example, let's say you have Binance. It's a company that is a trading platform for cryptocurrency, and they offer their own wallet where you own all of the crypto that you have. If you were invested in crypto on places like Robinhood, you are buying crypto and you are trading crypto. You do not own that crypto, okay? So that's the difference. A wallet is I actually own the crypto that I have, and then a trading platform is I'm just trading units of that crypto. I can still make money on those trades, etc., but I do not technically own them. The platform does. If you are going to buy crypto, I would recommend getting a wallet so that you are owning that digital asset, okay? Now, I want to talk about why crypto is gold. What's the big deal? What is even Bitcoin? What is even all this, okay? There's so much opportunity in crypto because right now it only represents 5% of currency. So if we think about all the money in circulation in all the world, a little less than 5% of that is in cryptocurrency. Now, we know everything around us is shifting to digital. I mean, it's happening all around us all the time. And so a way to be able to pay for digital assets online using cryptocurrency, it just makes sense that somewhere along the line, this stuff is going to become more valuable. We're still in the fairly early stages of this. So people don't really know. It fluctuates a lot. We don't really know what the true value is, but we do know one thing's for sure. There's an opportunity for growth because everything around us is shifting to a more virtual reality, okay? An example of that is Facebook. They changed their name to Meta, which means it is indicative of the metaverse. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I don't want to overwhelm you, but I do want you to be thinking about the vast opportunities that exist with cryptocurrency being able to buy digital things and everything around us shifting to a more digital world, okay? And how do you know if a crypto is valuable? There's so many to choose from. There's like hundreds. And we've seen different memes blow up and skyrocket and make people tons of money, and then they lost money. Like, how do I know if there's any true value in that? And so for me, how I weigh whether or not it's a cryptocurrency that I'm interested in investing in is, what is the use case? What can it be used for? There's a reason Bitcoin is the #1 cryptocurrency. It has the most use case. More than any other cryptocurrency, you can use Bitcoin for more things than anything else. That's why Visa is the #1 debit credit card. It's accepted everywhere. Right? So that's how I want you to start thinking about this. It's use case. And as cryptocurrency expands and it has more use cases, likely the value will increase as well. An example of that is Ethereum. Ethereum is what I would consider the #2 cryptocurrency. The blockchain that we talked about earlier that runs all of the transactions is powered by Ethereum. That's a pretty strong use case. When you're doing your research and you're looking these things up, not do you just want to look at how much they cost, what are they going to be used for? How can people use this in the future? Do I see a strong use case for this? Because some of them, there is no use case. It's a meme, it blows up, you may make money, you may not. So when I'm thinking about long-term investing, I want to think about what it can be used for. And why are we talking about this? Because it's early and there's so much opportunity for those that are getting in this now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when everyone's going around buying stuff with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's super, super expensive, but it's a form of currency that we use. If you would have looked back 5-10 years ago and starting investing, then you would have reaped the benefits of ownership here. I say this all the time. We're in one of the biggest wealth transfers in the history of the world. Ownership is key. You do not get the benefits if you do not own anything, okay? When Bitcoin started, it was 8 cents. It's almost $60,000 per coin now. It's funny until it's just not a joke anymore, okay? It's worth taking some time to learn and understand this. Key takeaways about cryptocurrency today. It's a digital currency that can be used to buy digital assets. The transactions that take place on the blockchain is very secure. And then lastly, it's a currency that can be traded, very similar to stocks. Now, that begs the question of, what the heck is an NFT? What is that? What is that? I've been seeing these monkeys and celebrities buying them. What is an NFT? All right, so we'll break that down too. An NFT is a non-fungible token. That's what that stands for. AKA, it's a unique token that cannot be replaced. Okay, that's it. It's just a very unique token that can't be replaced. An example of that is, those limited releases, like the Jordan 1 Dave White Wing release. There we go. It was an exclusive release of Jordans. Only 23 were ever made. It was for a charitable event. But after those 23 pairs of shoes sold, that was it. You will never ever see them again. They'll never be made again. That was it. And that also makes them extremely valuable. And once they were gone, which means whoever owns those control the value. Though they could be, if you were lucky enough to find a pair, they're probably 4, 5, 6 figures if you were able to find a pair today. Okay, so NFTs are non-fungible tokens. They're rare, they're irreplaceable. There's 6 categories of NFTs, so it's not a one-size-fits-all. And the 6 categories are art. So this is just digital artwork, images, videos, etc. And then 2, you have collectibles. These are NFTs like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, which we've seen celebrities like DJ Khaled and Snoop Dogg post. And these collectibles give them exclusive perks owning one of those NFTs. Another category is games. Many of you may have seen that Nipsey Hussle's clothing line, the Marathon Clothing, released an exclusive launch of NFTs on the gaming platform called Blancos. So if you bought this and you actually play on that platform, you could use those avatars, the Marathon bucket hats. Your avatar can put those on. And so these are NFTs that you can actually use in gaming applications, which I thought was really cool. I'm going to do another video showing exactly how I purchased them because I had to. Love Nipsey Hussle, love the Marathon Clothing, shameless plug. Okay, number 4 is the metaverse NFTs. So I'm going to explain what the metaverse is as simply as I possibly can. So the metaverse is what we could consider it's a cyberspace, okay, that's access through virtual reality. So we've seen people with the virtual reality goggles on and they're playing it like, and it's super real reality in these glasses. And that's a part of how we can see the metaverse. The metaverse is being considered the future of the internet. And how you can imagine this is, let's imagine we put on a pair of virtual reality goggles and we access the metaverse maybe through a phone, through a gaming system, through a computer, and we put on these goggles and we were able to interact with all of our friends on Facebook. We were able to in person play Facebook games. We were able to actually purchase, sell, and create items in Facebook while we were virtually there. Many of us have seen that Facebook has made this virtual reality glove so you can actually feel things in this virtual reality. And so it essentially is going to be a digital economy where you can buy things like, let's say I bought an Air Jordan 1 NFT and I put that NFT on my avatar in the metaverse. When you put yours on, you saw me, I'm wearing a pair of ones that I bought as an NFT in the metaverse, as a metaverse NFT. So it is essentially the future of the internet, of gaming, of virtual reality. And so that is the direction that we're heading in. It may seem scary, but it's where we're going. And you are far better to know and understand this now, start investing and having some assets in this virtual reality so that as it increases, once the rest of the world catches on, you get to reap the benefits of that, okay? And this is just a simplistic explanation. There's still tons and tons to learn, but I really want you to understand the basics of this. Number 5 is utility NFTs, and basically it's an NFT that has an underlying function or utility, just like the name. And then number 6 is other. This is just the category that every other NFT goes into, okay? So when you're doing your research, the two pieces of advice that I keep consistently seeing through my own research is you want to find an NFT that has a strong community behind it and that has a use case just like the cryptocurrency. So I hope that this video helped explain a little bit more about what cryptocurrency is, about what NFTs are, and why there is so much room of opportunity to dive into those worlds. Like, subscribe, follow me on all of my social media handles. It's Lex Johnson, MMXIX.